want a
gym.
fit woman?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I phrased it wrong. I think one of these I misspoke. It wasn't that one though, but I said
you misspoke.
If the gym is not a big part of your life, to put your hand down, meaning keep your hand up if the gym is a big part of your
What
life.
if you're healthy though? Because you can go to the
like-
gym and not be fit.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it was that one, but there was one where I definitely misspoke.
Yeah, because I was like, I go to the gym every day. What?
You go to the gym every day?
Don't. I went through this last time. No. I went through this last time. No.
Well, listen, you're overweight, but at least you're doing the right things, right?
She's not.
No, she's very overweight, but like you have a decent face.
I would say
you have a decent face. You have big
like,
titties.
everyone can be overweight.
You're quite overweight, but you have a cute face. It's probably cuter when you lose some weight. You got some big titties.
Oh wow.
You're young. I don't think you're wearing a lot of makeup.
No, I don't wear makeup at all. I
Yeah,
keep
you got
it
You got to
natural.
take the diet a lot more seriously, and I kind of doubt you go to the gym that much. But I think there's great potential. There you go. If you tighten up, I haven't seen the booty though. I haven't seen the booty though.
I was about to get it off. I was about to get it off.
You don't have to, but you're Latina, so I'm gonna assume that it's there.
And she got a man.
You definitely have a
And a
type.
kid.
Your man will appreciate you a
It's
lot
up
more.
to
Trust
her.
me.
If you want to get up, you can. If you don't want to, it's fine.
I'm not gonna get up.
All right, then. That's fine.
Who said she's not overweight in the chat?
Who said that?
Someone said she's not overweight.
They said shut her big dick and ass
They
up.
said
That's
I'm
what they were saying.
overweight
Oh, no.
on
No, you are too.
well, but that's
you're
not
not
my
like
ass and my
fat.
titties. That's it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, you're not like ridiculously overweight.
obese.
It said- it said
No,
I'm
but I
15
agree
pounds
with you.
overweight.
I do agree with you. I do think I need to lose a bit more weight. So yeah, that do.
Damn.
But you're smaller. You're
I
smaller.
never denied I wasn't.
She's smaller.
But I think you got a good base, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Smaller size.
So, ladies, do you agree with Casey's standpoints here for
She's not
red
smaller than
flags
me.
in women?
Look at her lot.
yeah, what do you think about that?
Tattoos, not a lot of
was it
gym,
again?
Dubai.
Yeah.
What is that?
What's
Mental
another
illness,
one?
body count over 10. Actually, no one protested. I want to agree with this. None of you protested that the man is the leader in the relationship and the woman is the follower. Does anybody
That's the
protest
one you
them?
misspoke on.
I
So.
think.
I don't mind.
I
Well, a
think
couple of them had their hands down by the time you
Yeah,
got to
exactly.
that.
So we
Yeah.
didn't get to see. Maybe we should have just done up and down next time. I don't know.
It's okay.
I like a man for a provider. So if you could provide, then you could leave.
Then you'll be submissive.
And,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm not.
But if it's
I like to
50-50,
do that
then
regardless,
you're
though.
like feisty and you don't want to
I
submit.
mean, not even, but I mean, if
I don't
we're going
agree with
50-50,
50-50. No.
If we're going 50-50, then
That's
So
surprising.
far, I make more
You know, maybe
money
there's
than all
hope.
my.
Maybe I'll date an American girl again.
it's not
Don't
too
do that.
much.
Don't do that to yourself.
Oh shit!
Don't do that to yourself. No.
We got
no,
a
no,
smart
no.
panel.
Yeah.
So wait, aren't you guys all Americans though?
No. But he knows what he likes. Why would we double back
Oh,
on some
I'm American
BS?
Mexican. I still have a little spice in me, so.
That proves our point. If you're a passport, bro, they don't care. you can leave.
Yeah.
You can leave.
That's true, bro. A lot of
You
niggas
got
are,
dual
because you guys,
citizenship?
no, that's a good
You got
point.
dual citizenship?
How many times these niggas
Vamos
come
a
to chat?
ver
Yo, ask
Guadalajara.
them about passport, bro.
¿Cómo?
These chicks
Vamos a
don't give
vivir
a fuck
juntos en
about y'all
Guadalajara,
niggas,
¿te
man.
parece?
Y'all can leave.
That
No,
proved they're
tengo novio, no
perfect.
puedo.
Está bien. No te preocupes.
They don't give a
Okay.
shit, man.
Estaba
There's so
bromeando.
many people coming
How about?
It's true.
Yeah, no one identified as a feminist. Not a single one.
They may not know what that
Nah,
means.
but bro, when I asked them,
They
all
really
of them
do.
said they
Yeah.
all should have the right
What
to
is
vote.
a feminist?
That's a
Because
feminist
that
ideal.
But what does that have to
But that
do
doesn't mean what's
with
happening.
Because
though.
everybody
Because
has
the
their
opinion.
Hold on. Let's see how smart they are.
No,
What-
don't skip.
what is-
no,
what
no,
is
skip me.
feminism?
No, skip me. Skip me.
What
Skip
is
me. No,
feminism?
skip me. Pirate, skip me. I'm not
Incredible.
answering this.
What is feminism?
Yes, I don't want to get roasted.
It's mind control. Okay, what is feminism?
Like pro women's rights.
Pro women's
mostly.
rights. Okay, what about you?
I think the same thing.
Pro women's rights.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Pro women's rights?
The stance
What about you?
on women.
What is feminism?
I just don't identify as one, so I don't really know.
But what is it?
But
I feel
But
like
no. But you said all women should vote.
I don't think
No,
saying
I said
that you can't
everyone
vote
should have a right, but I also don't
means
think
I'm a
that
feminist.
subscribing to one ideology makes you a feminist.
When I said, do you think women should have the right to vote? You said yes.
Okay, but I don't believe that makes me a feminist. I don't
feminist, yeah, I
identify.
I will
as
tell
a
you why now
feminist.
because you don't know the definition of feminism. What about you?
It just sounds like a dog whistle term.
Tell us the definition after.
Hold on, I'm asking. What about you?
I'll answer.
I don't. What was it?
What is the definition of feminism? What is
Oh,
it?
the women's.
Pro women?
Yeah, but I think that it comes off very negative. So.
Hilarious. Okay,
Yeah.
what about you?
Same thing they said.
Okay, ladies, this is fucking incredible. It's really just equality between the genders.
Isn't that which we
I
should
don't
all
think it
be
comes off
equal?
that way though.
That's what
I
is
agree.
defined as a dictionary,
Okay.
but that's not what it's
See,
about.
I think
Yeah,
we should
but-
all.
but-
I don't
that's why
think
I
we should
can't
be
say I'm
equal
a
to a man
feminist
because
because
Yes,
it's
that
not
is
a
the
man can
dictionary
do that.
definition.
But it's
Look,
not like that.
Ladies, he asked a very simple question. How many of you are feminists? None of you said that you were. But when I asked the question earlier, should women have the right to vote? You all said yes.
So technically, I guess
Which
we are.
infers that you believe in equality between the two
But
genders,
that don't
which
mean on
actually does make you a
everything,
feminist.
though. That doesn't mean you on everything.
Why
like,
can't we all be equal?
That's
That's
just
just
equal
equality.
voting. That's
I
not
don't
equal
think
in
that's
every
feminism.
aspect in
But-
life.
but
That does
that's
not
the
make you a
point, though.
feminist.
You want to do what men do, basically.
All right, ladies, let's go through this step by step. He asked, who here is a feminist? None of you said you were. Right? None of you said you're a feminist. Cool.
Every aspect in life.
But earlier in the show, I said, should you have the right to vote? All of you pretty much said yes. Because of equality. You do understand that feminism is equality between the genders. So, by definition, you guys actually are feminists.
Okay.
Since if you believe women have the right to vote,
Okay.
you are by definition a feminist.
I
Because
mean,
you
that's
want
fine.
equality.
Doesn't matter.
Equal
we are,
voting
I don't-
rights.
I don't-
Equal voting rights.
One
Not
sec, one sec,
equal
one
in
sec, one
every
sec. Go ahead.
aspect in life.
It's not about doesn't matter. It's about you guys try to identify yourselves. Because, okay. This exercise proves something very beautiful. It proved that you guys will claim feminism when it benefits you, but then you will also claim I'm just a lady when it benefits you.
I don't think I've ever.
That's the
claimed
reality.
feminism.
That's why
Because when I said, hey,
Never.
should you have the right to
Never.
vote? All of you were like, yeah, we should.
Human
Then he
rights.
asked,
Girl.
how many of you guys are feminists from the frame of, like, for a relationship purpose? None of you said
What do you
affirmed.
think about that?
What do I? Okay.
That will-
Okay.
I'll wait for Myron to finish.
Yeah. Let me
When
let
Myron
him
finishes
finish.
his point, I'll chime in.
Yeah, like, do you guys not see the wild, like,
The hypocrisy, no,
Yes,
of course. But at the
hypocrisy
same
there.
time, I just feel like
that's the problem
I
you
do
feel.
think-
You don't know anything. Look, and this, because you can't sit there and say, oh, we should have the right to vote. And then he asks, who here is a feminist? And you guys say, no. If you think women should have the right to vote, you're a feminist.
Okay.
Because here's why. You're using equality as the basis as why you think women should vote.
Well, then we're feminists.
So feminism is equality between the genders.
agree with
That's the
Right.
definition, textbook definition.
I
I
want to hear
think
his opinion if
I
you
think
can.
the miscommunication.
It's an opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is, because it's like we're not we don't
confused.
want equal rights for every fucking aspect in the world
That's
like,
the point,
we're
though.
just voting like that's not the same thing.
So that's why I'm not
Do,
a
do you,
feminist, though.
do you understand that the objective definition is equality between the genders, right? So if you say women and men should be able to vote,
On certain things, feminists, they want to be equal in everything. Like, we're not equal in everything.
The
Like, we should not-
miscommunication was the textbook definition of feminism versus this
The social-
generation
yes.
social.
Yeah.
The social,
That's what
like,
the
way that
miscommunication. When most people say feminism, it usually comes with that stigma, like,
Oh,
We hate
pro
men.
women.
The short
dildos
blue
for
hair,
everybody.
yeah,
Yeah.
the piercings, the short
Right.
blue
We hate
hair.
men.
Feminism by
He's right.
textbook definition. We're not saying that you're wrong. We're just saying when
Yeah.
you said it, we must
Myron's right.
miscommunicated it in a way where you meant this generation's version of a feminist.
no. What
Yeah.
just transpired just now is how women move. You guys adopt feminism beliefs and feminism ideologies when it benefits you, but then you relinquish them when they don't benefit you, which proves the ridiculous double standard because women want to be treated as equals, but at the same time, you guys want a guy to be the leader and the protector and the provider. So in other words, you want all the benefits with none of the responsibility. And this is the wild double standard that I've exposed for many years now when it comes to women and how you guys move.
So you like when a woman is submissive?
I mean,
I didn't say anything about me.
Like, that's basically
I don't know
what
how
you're
you
saying.
extrapolated that, but
That's
like,
what
where'd it
you're
come from?
saying. That's what you're saying. That's the type of women like.
no,
think we should be?
I'm simply stating something that I've observed over talking to 3,500 plus women that you guys only adopt feminist ideologies when it benefits you.
I don't think so.
So, but what about the people that didn't adopt
If
it,
we
like,
said
saying
that we
weren't
didn't
feminists?
believe, if we went against it and we said women shouldn't have the right to vote, what would you call us?
I would say,
That
well,
what- by
you might not be. You
definition,
might
by
not be a
definition.
feminist. You might not
Oh
be a
my
feminist.
God.
What's
Might
the
not.
word?
But
Okay,
the
might
word
not,
might
but might
not.
be a
Every
feminist
woman
is
is
a
a
word.
word,
Right?
yeah.
So what would you call it?
You might not be a feminist.
No, but that's not a word. That's you're talking about definitions. If we're being on paper, feminism is a definition. So
Yes.
if we're not feminists and we say, okay, forget it, we can't vote, what would you call us?
Well, then I'd have to
By
ask you other
definition,
questions.
that's sexist. So and what
Reality
is
is
sexist?
sexist.
Right, but it's
Reality is sexist.
it's social views of being sexist versus actual like definition being sexist. So everything comes with like a. You can't really put a plaque down on certain things because everybody is gonna come with like a different thought behind it.
That's true.
I don't even know what you said, bro. Like, look.
They agree. Some of them
I
agree.
understand.
They
They're
agree.
agreeing because you're a woman.
I don't know.
Like-
Some of them agree.
No,
so
they-
I don't
look.
know.
If you, let's say hypothetically, you said, "Oh, I don't think women should have the right to vote." Cool. In that regard, you don't have a feminist ideology. But I guarantee you, there's somewhere else that you would have a feminist ideology. I mean, you know, hold on, no, stop, hold on. You're okay with blatantly disrespecting your man? That's a
me?
feminist tendency. Yes.
I'm not. How is that a feminist tendency? What if he disrespects me? You're not in a relationship.
Men and women aren't the same.
To you.
No, they're not.
That's everybody's
Yo,
opinion.
do I got a fucking?
It's to each his own.
Everybody has an opinion.
So a man could disrespect a woman, but a woman can't be disrespectful.
Yeah.
I am trying to prove his point. That's the point. It's what if it's not the textbook the way he's saying, what's his actual? That's what I'm trying to say. Do you get honest on what I'm?
So you're trying to clarify his definition of what feminism is, right?
No, he's saying that I have feministic tendencies, and feministic tendencies,
Yes.
example, are disrespecting a man, right? What if the man is a piece of shit? What does that have to be?
When he shouldn't be your man.
Choose it.
No, I'm not talking about my man. I'm not talking about my man. Big up my man wherever you are, boo.
Until he spills water.
So now he's cool.
He's always cool guy. I said I'm the problem. I'm grown enough. I'm an adult, y'all. I take accountability for everything I do. If I argue a lot, That's just me. That has nothing to do with my where I'm from, who I am, where I'm raised. I'm an argumentative person.
That's
That
kind
doesn't
of
make me feminist
that's a
because I might
feminist
argue with
quality.
bitches too.
That's another
Because
trait.
I might argue with hoes
Someone being
too.
That's
Labels
another
are
factor for being a feminist.
Yeah.
That's all.
So you never. That's what I'm saying.
Like traditional women in the
Labels are
1800s,
hard.
Hold on, this
1900s
went
were
over
not
everyone's
argumentative.
head, so I think we should just because you always want to fight this tooth and nail, but there's no point.
Yo, like, because she said, oh, well, let's say I didn't say I think women should vote. Would that make me a feminist? Well, we would have to know a little bit more about you, right? Because just because you don't think, okay, that's one example. Okay, I don't think women should vote. Does that mean that you're a feminist or not? We don't know yet. But then her tendencies where, well, I think I should be able to argue with a man or I'm going to talk back or whatever. That's a feminist tendency because that implies equality, that you could talk back to your man. That is a feminist quality.
So we should allow for the man to disrespect us, but we can't disrespect him back.
Like, I'm not
Well-
gonna let, it's not depending on if it's a man, you know. Like,
Do you
it
talk
could
back
be
to your boss?
anybody.
I did
Some
today,
people do.
yeah.
Some
Okay,
people do.
hold on, but do you normally?
Oh no.
You don't, right? Because there's a hierarchy.
Yeah, I don't
right?
get fired.
So, but when you talk back to someone, that implies that you guys are equal. You understand? But you don't want to get fired, but you know, so you respect them. Same thing here. She said, "Oh, well, I'll talk back to my man." Blah blah blah. When a woman talks back to you, it's already implied that she looks at you as an equal because she's talking back to you. Does that make sense? So she might say, "Well, I could have said that women don't have the right to vote." That's fine, but we heard other things from you that infer that you have feminist tendencies, like talking back to your man. You don't understand a hierarchy structure. That's typically what feminists do because feminists think men and women are equal. So you can say whatever you want to say, but you have feminist tendencies. Even if you decide that, oh, well, I don't think women should have the right to vote, but I've got to talk back to my man, that's a feminist tendency.
Just picking and choosing, basically.
Everyone
I don't
talks
mind
back
being
to
a
someone.
And that, again, goes back to my main argument. Women pick and choose when they want to be feminist, but then they also pick and choose when they want to be a lady.
What's wrong with that?
That's the
See? That's the point, bro.
We can move on, man.
Yeah, man.
I guess not all women
All
are
right,
feminists.
stupid ass niggas in the chat, simple for her, bro. Y'all niggas is dumb.
Yeah.
Can you leave them
Holy
alone?
shit, you guys can't even see the argument itself proves.
Do you apply that same
Guys,
concept to like all labels?
What? Oh, what?
Like all labels?
Me in general?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like,
do you
would
mean
you
by-
apply that same concept to like other areas, other aspects, like political parties? Like if somebody said that they were a liberal, or if they said that they were, I don't know, a conservative, like would you apply that same thing? Like say that somebody was
No,
like, I'm
because there's
super
way more
conservative.
nuance. There's way more nuance. Like there's people that are in the center, there's people that are center right, there's people that are left, there's people that are far left, there's people that are far right. So, you know, there's way more nuance when it comes to political
I just feel like if
ideology.
if a conservative were to say to you that they believed that gay people should have the right to get married, you would look at them crazy. No?
If a conservative told me that gay people should have the right to get married,
Would you tell them that they're not conservative?
well, here's the problem: the conservative party is becoming more. A lot of Republicans would say that they think that gays should marry. Actually,
Right, but that's what I'm saying. At what point do we start to adapt the label to fit what time we're in? Because if you ask
well,
somebody
that's
who's super
precisely the
Republican,
problem. That's precisely the problem.
right? So how do you dismantle that? Because the women who are saying that they wouldn't identify with modern day feminism aren't necessarily saying
You
that
fix that by taking women's rights away.
Okay.
How dare
Because
you?
look, the reason why is because when you look at leftist ideology, Marxism, all this other stuff, it's almost always pushed by women
Okay, so you think
and a
that,
certain group of people.
that the
Cha-ching.
Democrats push the liberal ideology?
Yes, but it gets more and more far left. For example, you take someone that was a Democrat 10 years ago. That person would be considered a Republican today.
No, it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Because
Right.
we've gone further left. So when we go further left, the Overton window shifts.
Yeah.
And what's up? People that were considered Democrat now become Republicans.
By the way, that
Because
wasn't a
the
bad
left
question.
goes loonier and loonier and loonier and loonier.
But I think that feminists are going loonier and loonier and loonier and loonier. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, and they are some of the biggest chargers when it comes to pushing liberalism.
And that's
Feminists.
why a lot of women don't want to agree with that. And I get what you're saying. You're saying that you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't pick to have equal rights on one thing and not on another. But again, you're saying that it's not opinion based, but to say that
I was going strictly off the definition.
Okay.
That's why I was going off the definition. By definition,
That's what I'm saying. That's what
And
we
listen,
figured.
and maybe
like
they,
how you interpret it is one thing, but I'm using the actual
Well, then,
definition.
yeah.
The
Yeah, we
definition
never
of
knew that.
feminism is equality between the two genders. That's what it is. So, and or to imply it. And I would say a lot of women's behaviors imply feminist tendencies. Being able to vote, talking back to a man, not understanding hierarchy, right? I would argue most women, they don't treat their boss on that feminist bullshit. They don't talk back to him, but they'll talk back to their man.
Yeah, but that's our
Yeah.
job.
But said
What's your
equalities
job?
have changed over
But that's our,
time.
I mean,
your man
I can't
should
talk
rank
back to
above
my
your boss.
boss.
And
That's my job.
that's what I
I
mean.
gotta-
Man ranks above
you
your
will
boss.
submit
Is he
more to your
paying
boss
me?
than your man.
You're
That's
crazy.
literally what it means.
I wouldn't talk back to my man either.
Hold on.
You know,
I pay my bills yesterday and today.
Ready,
My boss.
Number one thing you